Hello, people of the internet. The Joe one here, bringing you another NFL video because that's what I do now. Because freaking my PS3 is broken. Apparently, is the Battlefield 4 beta out? I don't know. I'm gonna go download it now. If it is, I just freaking restored it on accident, and that's gonna take forever now. But anyways, so I'm gonna give you all the teams that I believe will be in the playoffs. My predictions at this juncture. There are a couple that I'm not fully committed to, but in the future I'll probably make another video confirming these. I believe these are pretty dang accurate. I believe that I will be, for the most part, correct with these. So starting with the NFC. Overall, you can picture the NFC being, you can just picture all the NFC teams just being much stronger than the AFC teams. Like all the AFC teams are like, maybe. And the NFC, a lot of the NFC teams are like, yeah, they are a true Super Bowl potential team. The AFC teams, the only one that stands out is the Broncos. And for me, I don't think the Broncos do it in the freaking playoffs because Peyton Manning can't do it in the playoffs. So starting with the NFC. The NFC North. The Packers are going to win the division. They're the best team in the division. I believe it'll be close with the Bears and the Vikings and the Lions. They're all pretty evenly matched, but because they're so evenly matched, none of them are going to make the wild card. So unfortunately for them, it's just going to be the Packers. The South, I believe the Saints will win it because I think that they're just as good as they were when they won the Super Bowl. They have Sean Payton back, and they'll do great. The Falcons are still going to be good, but I think the Saints will be better. That's what I think. So the Saints will make it into the playoffs and probably do somewhat well in the playoffs. So in the East, this one's tough. I choose to rule out the Redskins completely because they're 0-2 already, and Robert Griffin III is terrible, and they should definitely just start Kirk Cousins because if you're gonna force a pocket passer out of Robert Griffin III, you might as well use a guy who actually is a pocket passer, Kirk Cousins. Robert Griffin III is only good if he runs the ball. That's his only threat. So, I mean, if you're freaking the Redskins right now, just use Robert Griffin III, run him, and if he gets hurt, so what? You have one of the best backups in the NFL. And you have a veteran third stringer, Rex Grossman. He's terrible, but he still has experience. So, Redskins are screwed. They're not going anywhere. I have the Giants or the Eagles in this situation. I have to see a couple more games from the Eagles. I need to see that their defense can actually defend anything for me to call them a playoff team. And the Giants, I still have them because they just blew it against the Cowboys. They should have won that. They should have won that game. They owned them in the second half, and they just ended up coming short against the Broncos. So I think the Giants are just as good as they were when they won the Super Bowl 2 years ago. Still. So I'm leaning Giants, but I'm also leaning Eagles, so I can't decide on that. So for the West, I'm going Seahawks. I think the Seahawks are the best team in the NFC in my factinian. So wild card for the NFC, 49ers and the Falcons, both strong teams. That was the NFC championship game last year. So we'll see. For the AFC, these teams are a lot more difficult because they're not as trustworthy. But anyways, so for the North, I'm going Ravens because I don't know, their offense is basically the same except without Anquan. Ray Rice is hurt, but Pierce has done a great job so far, and their defense is younger and just give them some time. I'm sure they'll be just as good as the previous defense. So Ravens will win that division because the Steelers suck, Browns suck, and Bengals are okay. So in the South, I have the Texans because I don't think the Colts are going to be as good as they were last year because they've played like crap this year already. They almost lost to Oakland and they lost to Miami. So I don't think the Colts are going to be as good this year. But I don't know. The Colts could still win this division. The Texans have looked like crap so far too. So I don't know. In the East, I'm going Miami. Screw the Patriots. I think that Miami will win it. I think they'll overpower the Patriots. I think so. I think the Dolphins are gonna win that division for the first time in a lot of years. Over the Patriots, you know. So in the West, Broncos, sure of it. So no doubt about that one. Wild card. I am a little lenient on one of these. All right, so I'm gonna go Bengals or the Colts as the first wild card pick. Bengals are a good team, except I don't think Andy Dalton's any good. I don't think he's the best quarterback. So I don't know. It's gonna come down to whichever team plays better. Just in general, whoever ends up winning games that that are close. Whoever wins the close games, Bengals or Colts. And then as my other for sure wild card, I have the Chiefs. They've done wonderful so far. Alex Smith has been fine. People were a little skeptical of him, but he's been doing great. And the Chiefs look great so far. Their defense is pretty decent. And yeah, so for my Super Bowl matchup, I am predicting the Seattle Seahawks and the Miami Dolphins. That's my prediction. So, you heard it here first. Miami Dolphins will make it to the Super Bowl, and the Seahawks will. This has been the Joven one. I'm going to go try and play Battlefield, but I don't know if it's out even. So, that's it. Those are the picks. Let me know what you guys think. Talk to you later. And bye.